Hey collectors, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some behind the scenes that I've been doing for my Pokemon business over at CSMcollecting.com. Talk about the way ahead and some things that are coming down the pipeline for me. I'm excited, so let's get into it. Welcome back. It's Ken here at CSMcollecting.com, where I am a five-figure eBay seller, selling Japanese Pokemon cards, regular Pokemon cards, as well as sports cards over on eBay. And then I have my own website, CSMcollecting.com, where I exclusively sell Japanese and English Pokemon products as of now. But in today's video, like I talked about in the description, we're going to be talking about some of the behind-the-scenes things I've been doing this week. It's been a pretty busy week for me. Kids were on spring break, so had to spend some time with them, and it was Easter weekend this weekend at the time of this recording, so a lot of family time. But behind that, I was also doing a lot of behind the scenes for CSMcollecting.com, working on some new added features, trying to structure the flow of the website to be a little bit more user friendly or navigation friendly, trying to sort things out a little bit more. And then I'm also exploring the possibility of putting some singles on the cards, raw singles on my site, as well as on eBay, just to try to generate some more traffic for the Pokemon scene that I currently have on CSMcollecting.com. But in today's video, again, kind of talking about some of the behind the scenes for the website and future that I have going for CSMcollecting.com. But before I really get into everything, if you'd be so kind, hit that like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. As I talk all things Japanese and English Pokemon, as well as growing my eBay and my own business. So if you're interested in that, again, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Thank you. So it's been kind of a busy week, did a lot of family time this week, but I've also been working on smoothing out my website. I probably took 3-ish weeks to really dive into Wix, who I utilize for my website, to really build out how I wanted to look. I took I think it was a gaming or a computer website type construct, and decided that is what I wanted to utilize. And then I changed it over to what I have now. So if you haven't been there, check it out, csmcollecting.com. But I'm actually trying to restructure it already. I got it out the door. I wanted to get my business up and running. I want to get the website up and running. So I put it together. I don't really know a lot about website designing or designing my own website, so luckily Wix does help out a lot with that. But I feel like my website now can flow a little bit better. It can do a little bit more. It can be more organized. I can change how the pictures are so they're not wham right in your face. I can structure it a little bit more. So I've been working on that behind the scenes. So I've been doing a lot of that and not a lot of YouTube posting like I originally wanted to, as I am not meeting my mark for my goal for YouTube. So I will get there eventually, I promise, and I appreciate the support. But getting the website up and running is kind of like step one for me. After the website, the other thing I've been really working on is, in my last video, I talked about getting my LLC together. So I'm still moving forward with my LLC for CSMcollecting.com. But in the process of doing that, I have some other bigger business adventures I'm looking at with a buddy of mine. So when I retire, we can open up our own brick and mortar store, be able to do this full time. So I've been working on some things with him behind the scenes as well, trying to lay that groundwork now for future. But I took a little bit of my time because I'm super excited about it. So I talk to him frequently about it and bounce off ideas and then go forward from there. So I've been working on that behind the scenes as well. So down the road, more news to come. The other kind of big things I have some notes here so I can kind of stay on topic. I have an upcoming show this weekend. Actually, before I talk about the show, one of the other things I've been working on for a long time now is generating a new logo. I think I finally settled on one. I'm going to test it out this weekend at my new show. See what the consensus is that people that stop by at the table are, to see what they think of it. Try to give the people that stop by an option to put their vote on which one they like more. So that'll be cool to see if I can get some participation for that, and then move forward from there. So with my upcoming show, it's gonna be a busy week for me. I have to go through all my singles and make sure that the prices haven't changed too much on them. But if you've been following the Pokemon business or Pokemon market recently, you know that every card has had some type of change. Most of them are down. So I definitely got to go through my binder this week. I gotta spend some time and go through and kind of remap out the prices on some of those cards. That's gonna take time. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be recording. I'm gonna be doing a little snippet like of my thoughts as I'm doing it. Probably complaining about how much I don't have time to be doing everything, plus working full time job, being a family man that I am, and then running my business. But I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna make some video clips, put together a week leading up to type video for the vending show, and then I'm also picked up a GoPro this past weekend to be able to utilize at the show to kind of show some of the deals that I have. So I'll probably put that video together next Sunday, maybe Monday, depends on how busy of a weekend it is for me at the show. Um, so I'm going to be utilizing that to kind of make some additional videos for me. So that's going to help with my original goal of trying to get some more YouTube posts up. So I'm excited for that. Not a huge posting type of guy. It's not something that I've been doing a lot of. My kids definitely do it a lot more than I do. But it's something with owning the business and getting CSMcollecting.com off the ground. I've discovered that I need to have more omnipresence and I need to get my socials more active. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, if I have to, and then definitely over here on YouTube. So if you haven't checked me out on those, make sure you go do that. All my socials are down in the description below. And then another big thing that I've had going on this week is I've had a pretty consistent week of eBay sales. Oddly and ironically enough, it's everything sports related, really. I do have a couple of Facebook Marketplace sales for Japanese Pokémon cards where I also post some of my products, get my name out there in my local community. But Facebook's been kind of spotty for me recently, but I finally had a good sale on Facebook, and then some really good eBay sales for me this week. So not for lack of posting videos, but I've had some decent sales. And then the other big thing that I kind of wanted to talk about in today's video is I already complained about time, and I kind of already know where I'm going with this, but I already talked about not having a whole lot of time, but I've also been looking into maybe not doing so much higher end cards, but maybe trying to do some bulk cards, some bulk selling, and potentially even opening up my own TCG player or TCG store over on TCGPlayer as another way to get Pokemon cards listed. But it's one of those. Do I want to go down that rabbit hole? Do I want to spend the time to find lots, sort through the lots, find the good cards, post the lots, or post the cards, and then try to package everything back up and then sell it as a like a little trainer lot, or post it as evolution lines. Because I went through my youngest Pokemon collection that he has, and we kind of sorted through evolution lines, going through every type, putting evolution lines together, and the ones that we didn't have evolution lines for kind of went into a separate pile. And I'm going to be packaging those up and selling them at the show this weekend to see if I can't get rid of some bulk cards that way. But it was another thing that I was thinking about of, if I buy a bulk, I can also post on TCGPlayer because I hear a lot of I hear some success stories. I can't say a lot. I hear some success stories on eBay or on YouTube talking about how people are doing with bulk. Getting the cards for cents on the dollar and then turning around and selling some for 50 cents upwards of $3, $4, and then sometimes you get those rare cards in the big lots that sell for 20 plus. But it's definitely something that I've been looking into. It's something I've been thinking about. So kind of want to hear your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment down below on if you think I should be doing bulk as I'm starting up my Pokemon business adventure. If you do sell on TCGPlayer, also leave a comment down below and tell me how your experiences are. I know they have some eBay fee or some fees like eBay, so really not sure if it's going to be worth it for me, but I kind of want to check it out regardless. Last but not least, that I want to talk about for behind the scenes for me this week is I talked about in my last video. I'm really looking at opening up the other TCG cards that I sell on my website. That's also one of the things I'm actively working on for my website is sorting it out into other TCGs as well as using my website as well to sell some of my sports cards. I'm not overly sold on the sports card concept yet, but it'll definitely be another way to get my name out there when it comes to marketing and things like that, selling both Pokemon and other TCG as well as my sports cards. Um, not sold on Pokemon or not sold on the sports yet. I'm sold on Pokemon, but not sold on the sports on the website yet. But definitely other TCGs to come. To start with, it will be Magic, and then I'll be moving into One Piece, and then Disney Lorcana, One Piece, kind of at the same time. So that's kind of like the big behind the scenes for CSMcollecting.com. Some big way aheads for me, some cool way aheads for me, and some nice little business adventures I have going for myself. Again, if you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it so much. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and until the next one, have a good one.